Listen, in life, you get back what you put in. I had a nigga tell me, I say, dawg, why you ain't taking your music shit serious, dawg? Why you out here, you got talent, you got what it take. He say, well, right now, music ain't paying the bills. I just want people to fuck with me. I want to go to a city and pick up a check. I said, well, let me ask you something. How you expect to get money or get people to fuck with you when they ain't never heard of you? You ain't never go to their city and gave a CD out. You ain't never linked with the people in another town. He said, you know what, you right, Nino. I ain't think of it like that. I say, bruh, before they pay you, they got to know you. On any check, before you see how much on the check, it say your name at the top of it. So don't ever think that because you ain't getting money from your dream right now. You know how many nights I had to get out here and grind and I wasn't making no money and I had to still go do what I had to do before I was able to purchase me nice things and go to cities and do big shows and fuck with big artists like DJ Khaled, Rick Ross, Lil Wayne, Jay-Z, Kanye West, Rihanna. It was many nights. But I never questioned myself because I knew I was gonna make it. I knew I had a drive. I knew I had a mindset of, I'm gonna do whatever it gonna take. I ain't never gonna give up. Ain't nobody gonna take nothing from me. Ain't nobody gonna do nothing to me besides help or get the fuck up out my way. Cause I wasn't taking no for an answer. Kendrick Lamar was signed to Dr. Dre for 5 years. Before he came out, and he invested his own money. He paid for his own gas to go on a promo tour, to go around to different cities and states to make sure they knew who Kendrick Lamar was. Then he came out with that bitch Don't Kill My Vibe. And that bitch went #1. Jay-Z jumped on that motherfucker. 2 Chainz beside the Ludacris, and I remember being in the studio with 2 Chainz, and he was stressed out. He used to sell us weed, and then he fucked around and bumped into my man Tunchi, Lil Wayne, and Lil Wayne was like, man, what Luda doing with you? He said, man, that nigga ain't doing nothing. He said, I'm just signed to that nigga, he ain't doing nothing with me. He said, he called Luda right then like, hey man, you need to let this boy go and let him do what he need to do. I want to fuck with him. Luda said no. Next thing you know, Def Jam bought 2 Chainz out of his deal, and his first album sold 150,000 the first week. He came out with his own shoe. He came out with a lot of hit records. I'm different. Yeah, I'm different. Everybody got a success story. Dr. Dre discovered Eminem. Eminem discovered 50 Cent. Because you at a standstill in your life right now don't mean you always gonna be there. That's just right now. That's just how God got it set up. God give his toughest battles to his strongest soldiers. You strong and he know you gonna make it. He know you gonna get up out that shit. So what he doing is, he said, you know what? Before I bless him or bless her with this motherfucking blessing I got for him, I'm gonna let him see all the bullshit. That way when he get where he trying to go, he understand and appreciate this shit here. Cause it's easy to get, but it's hard to maintain. I can give you $1 million, but if you ain't earned that $1 million, that shit gonna go out the window. And you ain't gonna know how to get it back. See, a nigga like me, I know how to go back to the ramen noodle soup in the can and the one in the bag that you gotta throw in the motherfucking bowl, put water in it, put it in the microwave, and that's dinner. I know about that. I know how to go back to that. I know how to go sell dope. I know how to go sell clothes, go sell CDs, sell whatever I gotta do to survive and put food on my kids' table. Because at the end of the day, if this shit went all out the window tomorrow, nigga, I'ma still be straight because I'm a hustler, nigga, by heart. So, nigga, when something takes so long, and when you feel like you ain't getting no money for what you doing right now, and you give up, nigga, you's a quitter. Because, nigga, Burger King ain't built itself. Nigga, they had to build that motherfucker for 6 months before they opened shop. And another 3 months to wait on this license and this employee and this and that. Nigga, everything come with time. Give it time. Winners never quit, and quitters never win. We the business.